What is up, YouTube? We're back again for another video. Today we are going to be working on a catch pan for underneath of the car. So we need this to run in a bunch of events we plan on running next year. All the IFO races require it, and TX2K is the main reason we're putting this on. I have to get this knocked out this winter. TX2K's first race of the season, so we're gonna grind out and see what we can do. I've got this nice sheet of aluminum here. I've already got marked out where I need to trim it for the lower control arms. I know it's really big, but I still would like to cover most of the underside of the car for aerodynamic purposes. I have this piece marked out that we have to cut out to notch this beautiful little mid-plate deal, subframe brace, whatever you want to call it, that Dustin made for me over in Corden. So shout out Dustin. Thing turned out awesome, works great. You can still see all the grease I haven't cleaned off yet from that last race, but yeah, been kind of lazy, so hopefully we can get some work done on this today. Yesterday I spent all day whipping up some brackets. These were some of the last ones I'd did. The welds ended up getting a little better. First, that one's not bad. First few I did kind of tall, so ground them down so they were nice and flat. So whatever. They're gonna weld onto the side of my traction bar, and I'm gonna drill holes in those and nutsert them to bolt the pan to the bottom. So yeah, a lot of stuff. I'll take you over everything we gotta go and do as we do it. So hang out with us and see what I come up with. All right, guys, I got this dude on here and notched. It's kind of hard to tell from way back there. Hold on, let me sit you down real quick. Try to get this centered. I guess it is centered, but yeah, hard to tell. But she's gonna sit like this, pretty much. Let me get you a light. Whew. I'll probably have to make a little spacer there, put a nutsert in the body, and I'm just going to put inch or two angle aluminum, weld it all the way around to close it all in. Hold on. Here we go. I got all this notched. The mid plate brace notched. Sorry, I know you're sideways. So yeah, I'm sorry, pretty happy with how that's turning out so far. Now with these brackets I made the other day, I'm planning on welding these onto the side of this and then just bringing this up to it and then drilling holes, and then that's how I mount it to the front of the traction bar. So I'll do one here, one here, one here, and one over here. 4 total across the front. I'll have the 2 points on the back, and I still gotta figure out 1 or 2 more side mounts. I think I'm gonna box in where the lower control arm bolts to the subframe and make a little tab to weld off of that, so it can bolt on there. But that's where I'm at so far. I think my next step is to clean all of the powder coat off of this traction bar.
FBI?
FBI.
Who are you talking to?
My GoPro.
Hey, GoPro!
You're famous.
Hey.
Okay, so that's what we're gonna do. We are gonna try to get this all smoothed off so that I can put this up here, put a few tacks on every single one of these. And then after I have tacks on the top, I'll probably pull this whole plate down and final weld those on there. So I think that's going to be like the first main step to get it mounted, is get the front done and then work my way back. So I guess I'm gonna take this apart a little further and get to sanding. All right guys, I got the traction bar all cleaned off and I got it up where I think it's gonna ride. This one right here is pretty much perfect to where it just grips on. So I'm just gonna throw some tacks on the top and call that a day there. Putting one here, 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 and here. So hopefully this holds. Hopefully I got enough shielding gas, because we are pretty low. Kind of hard to read, doesn't want to focus, but whatevs. So grab my helmet and see what I can do. This one's pretty difficult because my back cap is hitting the fan, so I can't see what the heck I'm doing whatsoever. Kind of just guessed at that one. Well, that's good enough to hold it on there. I'll probably drop the shield, the pan, and throw a tack on the bottom on each one, and then pull this big sumbee off of here and weld them the rest of the way up. I'm pretty happy with it. I've actually made a lot more progress today than I normally do. So, alright, cool. Let's keep on trucking, I guess. Alright, she's out of there. Plenty of room for activities now. Got her all welded up too. I never said I was a welder, but it should hold. Not too terrible. Alright guys, it's a few days, or actually weeks later. I have gotten some more work done on the belly pan. I've got some holes here, here, and here, as well as in the back. Let me slide under here and show you what I've been up to. Alright. First thing I put in was this guy right here. I welded a little angle bracket onto my mid plate brace, and then once I did that, I figured out a little not very good way to make some mounts underneath the subframe on each side. So I think this one turned out a little bit better. It's a lot sturdier. But that's what I got going on there. And then I got a couple of nutserts in the body back here, and that's what these little tabs are for on the back of this. I'm just gonna make sure all this stuff's gonna fit up. I'm about to put this on here and then trace out where I need to make my raised lip all the way around to enclose it in. I believe I'm also gonna add some extra support, little triangle brace on this back side here. So I just want to get it all mounted on the car before I cut that out and do that. So yeah, I'm gonna throw it up here, and that's probably gonna be the end of this video. This is taking a lot longer than I was hoping, so I'm probably gonna cut this video up and make it a couple different parts. I'm gonna bolt it up real quick, and then we'll see what it looks like and go from there. All right, guys, as you can see, I got it all the way bolted on. It should be sturdy enough. Doesn't rattle a whole lot. Seems pretty sturdy. Pretty happy with how it ended up turning out. It's still pretty stiff, and once I put all these supports in here, it'll get even stiffer. So what I'm planning on doing is taking a lot of 90-degree angled aluminum, and I'll just go around and, you know, follow I'll get kind of close, not super close to the track bar. You know, I'll bring it out a little bit, but I'm gonna give it as much room as I can around the engine so it has the most ability to catch anything that could possibly, hopefully never does, you know, spill out of here. Whether it be a rod out the block or pushing ahead and coolant getting everywhere, or whatever. The bottom side of this, where this mid plate sticks down, I'm gonna take probably a 1.5 to 2-inch pipe and cut it straight down the center, and then weld it on to encapsulate this, so that if fluid does get in there, it'll be all contained in that little, essentially a little sump. And then I'll shave it, come in this direction, bring it out to here, so it's nice and flush and aerodynamic and what have you. So yeah, that's how that's looking. This piece right here, I think it has to be a minimum of 1 inch, which should be right here. I might just notch this out right here, and then we'll do 1 inch up right there. I might just notch, because I'll probably have it higher than 1 inch, maybe 2 inches all the way around, and I'll just notch out where that ends up laying in there. But I plan on taking it all the way around and going all the way as far as I can to get the transmission covered as well. So I'll just take it back that way, this way, and then once we get to the very back, I'll enclose it that way. So yeah, so that's gonna end it off here, guys. Thanks for watching. Be on the lookout for part 2 of this. On part 2, we'll probably add all of the support enclosing the pan all the way around, and it possibly may have me modifying these dump tubes, and I'll simply cut a hole or 2 right here, run the dump tubes out the bottom, and then just weld in some pipe to raise it up so that they're still enclosed and all that good stuff. So yeah, so give me a like, share it, comment, tell me what you think. If there's something that you see that I could have done different. No, I do not want to make more of these for more Preludes. I'm sorry. I'm not a fabricator by any means. I'm not trying to make money on this. I'm just trying to make races. So, yeah, I really appreciate you guys following along. All your views help. I know these videos aren't as entertaining as all the other racing videos, but I still appreciate you all watching. So, see you guys.